Hello everybody and welcome back to some more of our FM19 Journeyman in charge of Yaro. And as you can see, our new man has arrived. Chenkum is here. What's his first name? Felix Chenkum is here. And, well, the 23-year-old striker is actually pressing forward on attacking. He's going to slot in next to Marcus Kettler for now. And I'm hoping he can just bag a few goals for us because we've not found anyone to partner Kettler all season with Arde's injury. I'm really just hoping he can slot right in without too many teething issues and just start scoring some goals, if I'm being honest. I mean, our second top scorer is an attacking midfielder followed by a central midfielder. It's not great, is it? So, with any luck, we can actually see some balls hit the back of the net. So, we need to give him a number and then we'll get straight into this first game against AC Oulu. And they're playing a 4-3-3, quite a defensive 4-3-3 at that, but it's pretty decent. Let's be honest, it's a good formation. But, well, he doesn't look very good. He looks alright, to be fair. A couple of their players look like they've got a bit about them. Most of them don't, let's be honest. So, passionately, we should be winning this one fairly comfortably. Marcus Kettler liked it. Lindahl's not reacting to my team talks lately. I'm not a fan of that. I liked when he was reacting to every single one. None of them. Well, we've got a throw in here. Sundman's going to take to Vitanen. Darude pumps it forward and Chenkum's on the ball. And he strikes in the first two touches we see of him. It's a great bit of control. And then a goal. He's already scored one. He's got the assist from Darude. It was a very long ball up and he controlled it absolutely beautifully. There's no other way to describe it. Just look at this again. It sounds like I'm bigging up my new signing, and in a way I am. But look at this. Look, beautiful touch to put it straight down in front of him. Strikes it very nicely, straight into the back of the net. And it gives us a 1-0 lead quite early on into the game, inside the first 20 minutes. Maybe we've got a striker who can actually score some goals, as we have another throw in here. Sundman takes it long, aims for the centre of the box, but it gets headed out. We are still in possession, though. Eriksson's on it. Takahashi strikes a little bit wildly. They're a little bit all over the place, and it just flies over and leads to their goal kick. They pump it up. They don't pup it up. It's not a dog. But, well, we are in possession of the ball as Erberg's taking it slowly, and we're looking to build out from the back. And, well, hopefully we can do so successfully. I'd love to see some more from our new striker, to be honest. It goes a little bit awry there, but we are still in possession of the ball. Thomas Eriksson recovering well. Darude puts a long ball forward. Chenkum's on it. Goes for the short-range, close, or near-post shot, sorry. And, well, it doesn't quite find the back of the net. I think Kettler was on in the centre there. Probably should have passed, but it's their first game together. And it's worth noting they don't speak the same language. They are going to take a while to link up. But Eriksson pumps it into the box. It doesn't quite go anywhere yet. Lindahl's on it. Gives it to Vitanen. And he manages to strike. Crediting that to Vitanen feels very, very generous. It doesn't look like it took quite the deflection. It's safe to say, but well, it's another goal for him, and it gives us a 2-0 lead. I mean, you tell me if this looks like Vitanen's goal. To me, that was an own goal. But you know what? It'll boost his morale. I'll take our own man getting credit for it. No complaints. And, well, we're 2-0 up, and we have another corner here. We are all over them here. Eriksson flies straight to Kettler. He nods home. He gets another one, assisted by Thomas Eriksson from the corner. And this feels good. I'm not even going to lie. This feels really, really good. We had a brief moment of struggle, and now we're 3-0 up in the first half. Our new signings bagged a goal. Our top goal scorers bagged a goal. Their player bagged a goal that was credited to one of ours, and, you know, that's something that happens. That was awful. That went to absolutely nobody, and they're in possession of the ball. But, well, if they put this long ball up, if they put this at long, which it looks like they're going to do, there's a good chance we can win it. And, well, we do. Darude heads on. It falls straight to them, though. Not a very controlled header, considering the amount of time he had on the ball there. And they pump it out to this right-hand side. Why are we watching this? They put it into the box. We had just about clear, but they are still in possession of the ball. It's a very good strike from them. That's why we're watching this. Degerman, or Degerman, whoever it is, for them, well, he strikes very nicely, and I thought this was going out here for a second, but it's a decent cross in. Hagelin just about gets clear, but, well, their man from the edge of the box, he takes his time on it, and he basically makes it a free kick, and, well, strikes it very nicely, and he gives them a little bit of hope going into half-time. And, yeah, he's gone up to an 8.2 rating, because he's just scored a goal, and it was beautiful. But we do still have a 3-1 lead. Let's not get that getting our way. We're very pleased with the performance. Start the second half. Let's get into this and hopefully let's keep this going. Well, there's another highlight immediately into the second half, 47 minutes in. And it looks like they're going to be in possession of the ball. Maybe, just maybe we can win it back. But for now, it's going to be them who's coming forward with it, down this left-hand side. And, well, we're closing them out quite well, but I feel like we're a little bit outnumbered, if anything. That's what happens when you have 5 centre-halves. Your midfield's a little bit it's a bit undermanned, really. There's not enough players there to really compete with theirs. When we've got 2 midfielders and they've got 3. That will happen. But their shot's terrible. Still 3-1 to us. Let's hopefully score some more. So, 65 minutes in, and I'm going to make a bit of a change. I'm just going to bring off maybe Takahashi. That's not who I was going to bring off, but I think I'm going to bring off Takahashi for Massey and just get a different attacking midfielder on there, like attacking central midfielder. You know what I mean. But the other question, really, the one I was going to make is Lanholm for Sundman, and I think I'm still going to do that purely because his fitness is absolutely shot. And, well, I don't want to be playing a player who's, one of our more important players. I don't want to get him injured or anything. As we put in a corner, and, well, it just falls to them, really. Chenkum doesn't really do the best from it. And they're looking to come forward here. And, well, they've got some numbers forward, but we've got men back. And, well, Massey manages to clear upwards. Kettler's on the ball. We are rushing forward. Can he find a ball across? He can. Eriksson strikes. It goes just over. There maybe was the opportunity for a pass there or just slow it down a little bit, but you can't fault him having a shot when we're 3-1 up, let's be honest. And, well, with just 10 minutes left to play, it's looking very, very good. The second half, we've not been quite as... Well, can we just talk about that? I've bought on Lanholm to make sure Sundman doesn't get injured and Lanholm goes and gets himself injured. That's frustrating. But, well, with 2 minutes left, we have a free kick and Thomas Eriksson's on it. You know there's only one place that is going, and that's the back of the net. And it gives us a 4-1 lead. Thomas Eriksson's free kicks are absolutely beautiful to watch. Like, every one of them fills me with hope. I love having a player who's good at free kicks. It just, like, every goal can matter in this sort of league when it's this tight. And obviously that one really ultimately didn't. But just being able to score, like, even if it's just 2 or 3 goals a season from free kicks, it can absolutely change things massively, and it's so crucial to have a good free kick taker. Like, it just literally wins you points on its own. There's nothing worse than knowing that your free kicks are going to come to nothing. So, we'll just say that well done, that was a good win for us, and they all look delighted. It's our 3rd win on the bounce, and now that 6 run of games undefeated looks a lot better. Now, the rest of the league hasn't really played, so we don't really know where we are. Well, we do. We know we're top of the league. They can't make back 6 points. But we don't really know how much we are ahead, if that makes sense. We don't know how big our lead is. So, as we go into the next game, it'll be interesting to see how that all plays out. So, here we are then for the second game of today against HIFK or HIFK, depending on what you want to call them. Now, as you can see, Chenkum has gone up to being a 5-star player, and we still can't see what average rating he's got because this screen is still broken. So, I can't add it back either. I'm just showing you now. Look. Average rating, not there. So, can I remove this invisible column? Oh, I can. Hold on. Now can I add it back? Hold on a second. Have we cracked this? You just have to remove the column and add it back because the game is broken. There we go. We can see it. Oh, lovely. We can see average ratings. Just what I wanted. Now, yeah, as you can see, he's gone up to a 5-star to a 5-star scouting report, sorry, which is obviously a good sign. So, team staying the same. We just had a quite convincing 4-1 win. We're obviously going to keep everything as it is, get stuck into this match, and hopefully, well, we can have another very good performance. We are only 3 points top of the table still. JJK won my game, so still 3 points ahead, but I'd like that gap to be a little bit bigger. Now, they've got quite a defensive team here. It's a 4-treble-2, really, or a 4-4-2 defensive, whichever way you prefer. Played quite a lot of them in Sweden. We've not seen any for a while. It'll be good to see if we can still put in good performances against them, really. So let's get this all underway, and hopefully 3 points again. We can have 4 games with wins to compensate for the 4 games without. We've got a throw in here, half an hour in. We've had quite a few shots, but none of them have resulted in highlights so far. As Eriksson puts forward a long ball, and Hagland is in the middle of the box, and Schenken went for it, but he just couldn't quite get there. The defender in the way meant he couldn't quite get a good enough touch on the ball. And they now have a throw in, and well, they're coming forward here. Maybe we can cut this out and try and find a counter-attack, but for now, it's them on the ball. And they're coming down sort of this right-hand side area, playing it a little bit centrally too. And, well, they're not getting too far forward so far, so there is still opportunity for us to maybe try and cut this out and maybe try and find something of their own. But for now, they are coming towards our box. And, well, Allback puts in a challenge. Vatanen gets onto the ball, puts a long ball forward, and Kettler is running forward with it. Can he get a ball across? He can! And Chenkum bags his second in 2 games. Felix Chenkum, his second game for us and his second goal for us. The assist coming from Marcus Kettler with a wonderful ball across. But it was Allback and Vatanen at the back here who really kicked it all off. Allback with a good challenge. Vatanen pounces on the ball and puts forward a brilliant ball to Kettler, crosses it across beautifully. And Chenkum with the simple touch into the back of the net to give us a 1-0 lead. And, well, like I said, we'd had quite a lot of shots. We just couldn't seem to get a highlight. And as soon as we do, we managed to score off of it, which is a very good sign. And it's just before the half-time mark too, or about 15 minutes before, really. But it's just flown past. So, yeah, it's good things all around, really. We'll take a 1-0 lead. And hopefully, in the second half, we can score a couple more. As we just say, I'm pleased that things are going. They all look delighted. Let's get this underway, and hopefully, we can see a little bit more from us here. We have a free kick here. Takahashi's going to take. He puts it into the box. Lindahl can't quite get there, but he does pick up the loose ball out on the wing. Plays it backwards. And can we maybe try and work this back into the box? As Eriksson's on it. Strikes from a long way out. And we've seen a couple of those be successful, but not to be this time. Goes just over the bar. Hopefully, though, we can still see some more chances in this game. 73 minutes in here. Just about to tick over into 74. And, well, it's been a bit quiet, apart from the chance we've just seen in the second half. So I'm going to bring on Damas Ewelike for Marcus Kettler and see what we can get between Ewelike and Chenkum. And maybe they can just form some sort of partnership. Maybe we can reignite what Ewelike had last season with Arde. But for now, I'd just like to see some more action, to be honest. But second half's flying by, and so far it doesn't look like there's going to be too much going on, as there's just a couple of minutes added time, and, well, we have a long throw with 20 seconds remaining. Sunderland puts it into the box. It's actually, well, I feel like we could have got on the end of that. But never mind. It's all over. It's a 1-0 win. I would have liked a second goal. I don't know why. I would have liked it to be 2-0. But we were quite convincing. We didn't really see too much out of them. We'll say it was a good win for us because, well, it was. And Chenkum scores the goal to give us a 1-0 win. Already making an impact, scoring important goals for us. And, well, we're still 3 points top of the table. Very nice to see. Our new signings had an excellent impact so far. 2 goals in 2 games. And all around, it's going quite well. I'd just like to extend this lead a little bit more. 7 games remaining in the season. Still very, very tight. I think if JJK just drop a few more points so where we can pick them up, I think we'd pretty much lock things out. But as of right now, we are looking like, well, we're in a position to be promoted into the Finnish Premier League. Now, just out of interest, I'm just curious as to what sort of reputation this league has. It's 47th in Europe, which is, well, it'd be quite a nice step up. It's got to be said, and hopefully we can do it. So we will have the next 2 games tomorrow against Grift and JJK. Oh, JJK is going to be a huge game. I'm a little bit nervous, I'm not going to lie, but I'm looking forward to getting that one in. And we're 4 games unbeaten, and we've got bottom of the league next. So if we can pick up a good win in that one, we beat them 3-0 last time, and we had a 1-1 draw the first time out. If we can beat Grift, we'll have 5 games won in a row and 8 games unbeaten. It'll be a very good sign to go into probably what is our most important game left against JJK. Now, I'd love to win that game, and I'm really looking forward to playing it tomorrow. That video will be up at 5:30, or you can subscribe to get it into your feed, whichever you prefer. Join the Discord, there's a link to that in the description below. Follow the social medias, I'm starting to use Twitter especially a little bit more, so it might be worth giving it a follow. And yeah, I'll catch you all tomorrow. Have a wonderful night, and I will see you all then. Goodbye.